So much prettier in real life.
Finished up our stay in the Abacus. We are about to make the North Bar cut and head south to Eleuthera.
Alright, we made it through Bar Channel. One of the things we learned last season was to time the inlets. The inlets have often been our scariest things.
Because inlets can kill you.
Yeah, there's reefs everywhere, usually along the inlets.
A little bit of patience with the current, tides, and wind, and it'll be, well, pun intended, smooth sailing.
So now we are through the inlets,
About to raise sail.
lifting sails, heading south to Eleuthera, and then fairly quickly the Exumas, because it is cold up here.
Time to leave the Abacolds.
Abacolds. We were able to make this entire trip under sail alone. That's always awesome. So we left somewhere around 6 o'clock this morning, and now it's 3:22, and we spotted land a while back. And we are coming up on Royal Island and Egg Island, and then we'll make our way to Meeks. We're just gonna sail here between these two islands. No big deal. Coming on to the bank. Check out this watercolor. After a sunrise paddle, it was time for work. Boat projects. We seem to have a bit of a faulty connection, probably some corrosion in one of our solar connectors. So he's in the hole solving the problem. As soon as that was sorted, it was time to head into Spanish Wells and top off our fuel and water tanks and make our way to the glass window bridge.
Yeah, we're just sailing along here in the Bahamian bank, cruising at 2.6 knots, but it's free.
It's so awesome.
Less diesel, more beer.
So Mark just yelled up that the current is moving at 5 knots. It's pretty significant. That may be the most we've seen through here. First couple times we were terrified because we heard horror stories, but nothing tragic has happened yet, thankfully. We're like barely moving. Even at sailboat speed, we're moving slow. But she's chugging right along. Skipper, so how is that current cut?
That's probably, like, the water's the calmest it's ever been in here for us, but it's definitely running faster than it's ever run before. We were making 6 knots before we got here. We were making 1 knot at the pinch of the cut. So it was running a full 5 knots, and even where we're at now, it's still making about 3 knots.
So many bleeps in the past few minutes. You guys didn't get to hear all the bleeps as we just crashed into a rock. Run, Molly, run! All right, we've just dropped anchor, and now we are off to find the glass window bridge.
It's that way.
It is. It's kind of exciting because we went last year and we didn't expect to be doing this again, so it's pretty cool.
Bats.
Ah, no way! So cool. Glass window bridge.
There's on the bridge. Your video?
Yeah. The bridge. Let's go to the blowhole. Oh wait. Man, I hope you guys can hear that sound.
That's why you don't want to sail too close to the coast. Look at all the waves just bouncing back out, and they're going in and out and in and out and in and out. It's crazy. Looking at the chart when we were coming in, like a quarter mile out, it's 2,500 feet deep.
The Atlantic.
She don't play. Don't fall down while filming.
Oh, look who snuck up on us. Sea shifter. Sea shifters in our anchorage. Those crazy sea shifters. How crazy is that? So we have some weather blowing in, and we could either stay in Spanish Wells for a week, 5 days to a week, or we could ride the winds up here to the glass window bridge. So that was an easy call. We came here last year and it's amazing, but we didn't expect to come back, and it's been really cool. Wait till you see the other side. Ollie, what do you think?
She's a little freaky right now
Is she?
for some reason.
It's just so crazy.
That one's gonna rock us a little.
It is. So a kid from another boat got up there yesterday, somewhere around there, thought it was a good idea, didn't understand the strength of the waves, and now he's paying for it. He was injured. I think he's fine, but he was injured, and that's a hard lesson to learn.
Sutures in the foot and...
Ugh, sutures on a boat.
We're at the Queen's Bath. She must be stinky because that's a big bath.
A whole lot of water. Oh, maybe that's the Queen's Bath. Molly. So now we're on the Atlantic side, and it's a fairly calm day. Like we found the blowhole today. We looked yesterday, couldn't find it. Could only find this one. It's right there. did we miss that yesterday? The tide was a lot different. Yeah. That's crazy.
You're gonna get soaked.
I needed a shower anyway. It's so little. Alright, look how little this hole is. No idea why that's so much fun, but it really is. Bahama Bankside.
Look at the blowhole. Look at that blowhole.
Guess we'll just climb over this fence real quick. Alright, and over here we have the Atlantic side. This is one of my favorite places in the Bahamas. I'm so glad we made it back. Molly's not as impressed as we are, but she's happy to go for a walk. It's not scary. It's not a scary dangle upside down at all. That's a beautiful one. Wow. Just down there you can see some of the original rocks. It's been rebuilt. It got wiped out a while back and had to be rebuilt. It's a bit taller now. Boat neighbors Amy and Ken paddling over. We were lazy and hopped in the dinghy. Look at them, so industrious. It's a shame they're so out of shape.
Feels a little better right here.
It's a little toasty today. About time we got to the land of hot weather. Took us long enough. Molly's in 4-wheel drive mode. And she's tired. When the terrain gets too rough, Molly gets carried. Time to cool down. Coming up on Hatchet Bay. It's like the narrowest freaking inlet I've seen. Come back next week to see if we make it through the tiniest inlet ever, and don't forget to subscribe.